Hello, and welcome to my video on Lightwall clipping. Before I get into it, I'm going to mention that all of the tricks I mention here can be done with an enemy that has been time stopped. If you time stop an enemy into a position where you would put a Lightwall, you can use that time stopped enemy as a Lightwall and clip with it. Alright, now let's get into a few details related to the Lightwall clip. First, I'm going to mention Lightwall hardening. When you place a Lightwall, it doesn't immediately harden. It quickly hardens, and then it functions as a wall, floor, and ceiling. If you move into it immediately, it doesn't immediately harden, and will harden after you move out of it. So, for example, I'm in it, I can move around as much as I want. As soon as I exit it, it's hardened. Now I can't move into it anymore. Alright, the second thing I'm going to mention is the Lightwall pushing you. If you find yourself in a hardened Lightwall, it will push you out. There, even though I uncrouched, I got pushed to the side because I was sent into a hardened Lightwall. It pushes you away from the center. If your character is to the right of the center of the Lightwall, when you find yourself in a hardened Lightwall, you get pushed out. Alright, the third thing I'm going to mention briefly is the crouch stay glitch. The crouch stay glitch makes it so that you are effective, you have the crouched hitbox without actually being crouched, and you can move around and jump and so forth. So the easiest way to do this is to crouch, attack, and immediately do a backdash. Alright, so with a crouched hitbox, you can go under a Lightwall, and then you can attack to go ahead and cancel your crouched state. So let me demonstrate that real quick. Crouched hitbox, go under, attack, and it pushes me out just like before. Now that we have that out of the way, let's actually get to a door that we want to Lightwall clip through, because the Lightwall clip can be used to clip through doors, walls, stairs, and slopes. Alright, so the first step is generally to position yourself in a pretty good horizontal position so that when you place your Lightwall is flush to the door or wall. Here's a good horizontal position. You'll generally want to be familiar with good positions, but the nice thing about it is that if you see that your Lightwall that you placed is not flush to the wall or door, you can simply reposition yourself until you have it right, and you should be good to go. The next thing is to jump and place the Lightwall so that you can fit under the Lightwall while crouched, but cannot fit under the Lightwall while uncrouched, so that you can be pushed out of it and into the door. And then once you're in the door, simply move towards the next room. So here it is. Now that one I just showcased used me getting into the Lightwall before it hardened and then crouching and uncrouching. This next one I'm going to show is going to use the crouch stay glitch, which is very easy to use as well. And there you have it. So that's how you Lightwall clip through a door. Let me show that one more time. Now it's too low because I don't fit under it when crouched. And that's too high. Oh, actually, so the Lightwall clip is funky, and sometimes even if it's too high, you can somehow jump into it and make it work anyway. That's just a weird mechanic, as it were. Now, this can also be done the same way for walls. So let me go ahead and try this Lightwall clip with the wall. Now there, it's too close to the wall, so it'll push me left. Let me try backing up a little bit and trying again. And there's how you Lightwall clip through a wall. It's the same process as with the door, and you'll notice I respawned at the start of the room. If you fall too far out of bounds, you will get respawned, and it's an interesting topic for where you will get respawned, and a lot of things will be reloaded in the room. Alright, and now we have stairs and slopes. For slopes, all slopes are basically different. They're variant. How you'll want to clip through each slope is going to be depending on the exact conditions of the slope and so forth and whatnot. So I'm not going to really get into that. You can experiment with on your own time. But essentially, you just want to get pushed to the right where you end up inside the slope. And then for stairs, there's a few different methods. I'm going to cover the easiest one first. If you position yourself on the top of the stairs like so, and simply place the light wall, crouch, take glitch, jump over, and walk into the light wall, you will clip. Like so. So that's great. And it works for a lot of these normal stairs. I'll show you it right here. Actually, I'll show you it right here. It's the same deal. Yeah, if it's slightly mispositioned, you may end up needing to backdash to cover extra distance. Let me position it more precisely so that you can see it without the backdash. And there you have it. Okay. The second method I'm going to show you applies when the slope is smaller, or actually when the ceiling is obstructing you. And it also applies when the slope is smaller and other conditions. Positioning yourself at the bottom of the normal stairs, jumping and putting it there is a good strategy. And when you are positioned to the left of the center, attacking. Putting you in an uncrouched state and pushing you to the left into the stairs, and then simply walking left if you intend to fall. I'll show you it here as well. And for this one, the first technique won't work because if you put a light wall from the top of the stairs, it will be too low for you to fit under. I wasn't close enough to the stairs, so it wasn't effective at putting me into them. And there you have it. I got pushed into the stairs and I clipped and can fall. So, that actually mostly covers it when it comes to the light wall clip. It's worth mentioning that you can place it from the other side as well. So even though I would generally do it from this side, you can also, like, pretty precisely just jump in place. And there you have it. You can clip it, placing the light wall from that side. It doesn't really matter. And you can do, you know, the other technique of getting into it before it hardens and crouching and uncrouching. The next thing I'm going to cover is that there's actually a setup you can do for keycard doors. So let me just get down back to the keycard door. If you have no keycards, because either you disabled them or you genuinely don't have any keycards, you will get this cutscene. This cutscene will, if you're still holding the spell button when it ends, automatically cast it for you. And you can buffer a jump. If you buffer a jump and hold it for the duration that your spell is casting, and you cast the spell, which will automatically occur at the end of the cutscene if you're still holding the spell button, it will already place it high enough and not too high to work perfectly for the clip, so you don't have to worry about timing the placement of your light wall if you take advantage of this cutscene. So let me demonstrate that here real quick. So triggered the cutscene. I go ahead and do a max height jump, I do a crouch stay glitch, I walk into it, I attack. I'm not quite far enough, so I need to do a backdash to make it a little bit further. That was just unfortunate placement of my cutscene hit. Alright, that's much better. Backside jump, crouch stay glitch, walk into it, attack, move to the right. So that's how you can do the Lightwall clip, taking advantage of the keycard cutscene. It's worth mentioning that you can use this Lightwall clip to go through lasers in the lab, and when you do so you will take damage, but if you made sure to get pushed to the left side of the laser, or to the side you're trying to go of the laser, you'll be sent in that direction and it will succeed basically just as well. And that's all. Thank you very much.